Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, everybody, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Codey onto the hard clamp, turtle power, they are really awesome ninja teens, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Codey's looking at me like she's mean, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, with Klayshen at my back, the Foot Clan, we're gonna attack, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay,
Well,
Codey, do your thing.
cowabunga,
Radical.
survivors. Welcome to another episode of Let's Die Revenant, the show where we learn how to survive impossible things. And today we are learning how to survive a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle apocalypse.
Mutants.
And you can probably guess which of us is the biggest TMNT
Look,
fan.
my name's Bret. That one's Codey.
Yeah.
You know, as one does, 90s kid, you have to fall in favor with the Turtles.
And I'm also a 90s kid, and I did
No,
not.
that's not true. You were born like approximately 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grew you in the test tube. Oh, new lore. Somebody mark it down in the LD wiki. But I love the Turtles. I've seen all the movies. I've seen most of the shows. There's a couple of them out there I haven't really seen. But yeah, a big fan, and I'm sure we'll talk a little more about that later. But we have some people fresh from the tubes here with us today. Klay, you're a guy that's here. Yeah, everybody knows who you are. But also joining us today is fresh from a fresh batch of abductor drones and squeezed from a tube directly into our test subject vat. It's Torie. Torie, say hi.
Hey guys.
Torie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I am fresh from the tube, but hanging out. I don't know what to say.
Do you like anime?
This is my cat in my lap, and yes, I love anime.
So very much you're a ninja, clearly. We knew. I know you don't like to talk about it out loud because it's very hush-hush secrets sort of
yeah, definitely.
Thing. Do you identify as a teenager, a mutant, a ninja, or a turtle?
How about all of the above?
Hey, there we go.
I'm just a turtle.
Yeah.
I'm just the turtle.
So you're the newest co-host of the Watchers of the Stuff show, set to relaunch when, Klay?
Soon.
PM.
We like the soon.
To be determined.
To be determined. They're currently in the middle of fighting various other rival Ronin clans. And their feud has spilled into the streets of New York, no doubt, and that's what's taking so long.
Yes.
Right, Klay?
Yes.
Turtles! Codey, give us a quick 10-page essay report on why the Turtles are so dang cool.
Turtles are really cool. They have their exoskeleton, their like spinal cord, like column is basically just like on their back. Like they have this cool, like they were like spine on the inside. Let's put that on the outside and let's have that. So they can feel through their shell. I actually was just giving a snapping turtle some butt scritches earlier today at the Wildlife Center. They also can live, I guess turtles specifically do have an aquatic part of their life cycle. Tortoises do not, cannot. Tortoises might not have
terrestrial reptiles.
Right.
And if you crack their shells open, sometimes there's a pearl inside, like a clam.
You'd have to, that'd be hard.
Very painful, I'm sure.
I think if you give them scritches in the right way, they will bequeath you a pearl. But it cannot be taken by force.
I see. That makes sense.
And I always feel obligated to say that if you are driving and you see a turtle trying to cross the road and you're like, no, turtle, don't do that. And you try and get it off of the road, always put it the direction it was facing. So if it was crossing like across the street to your left. Don't put it back on the right side of the street. It's just going to try and go back to the left side of the street again. Because they're going to a specific place they want to go.
Cody, you also famously love turtle Pokemon, right?
Incorrect.
Klay, you were about to say something?
I'm about to say, and if it's a red or turtle, you can throw it at somebody who's in front of you and it will hit them.
And
The blue gets it to the front.
The blue turtle's the one that...
I just got that.
If your friend is in the front, the blue turtle shell is the one that you can really heck up someone's day with.
Yeah, I just got that. That took me a hot second. Hey, is that a future episode? Just Mario Kart? Death Race?
Ooh,
I'm down for that.
It's not bad.
I am down for that.
Not a bad idea. Mad Max Mario style. Witness me!
Mad Max Rainbow Road instead of...
Hells yeah. So I love the Turtles, and I'm here to talk about why they're so cool, but in a different way than Cody, because a long time ago on this very planet, Kurtzman and Eastman, I think is what their names were. Excuse me for butchering that. They created the Ninja Turtles. They left their comic book jobs. I think it was DC. Don't quote me. I know I'm destroying this. But they started the Turtles, and they're like, oh, no one's ever going to think this is profitable, whatever. Long story short, check out the toys that made us, because obviously the Turtles have been around since early 90s. They've lasted forever. Klay, you have an actual scene from the first movie. I think it's the first movie.
87.
From like the Foot Clans.
1987.
1990, I think, actually.
So, well, she means when the Turtles actually arrived.
Okay.
So they originally started as a comic, like a dark and gritty comic book. It was black and white. They didn't have their individual colors. They were very much dark and brooding heroes, very serious. And then they went a complete 180 and turned it into radical tubular dudes that love pizza and partying.
Cowabunga.
And ninjutsu. That hideout, like, for the Foot Clan, like, if you were a kid, would you not join the Foot Clan?
Oh yeah.
Know.
Oh yeah.
Like, they had it was like, oh, your parents just don't understand. Come hang out with the Foot Clan. We have a whole warehouse filled with as much arcade games, skate ramps, and cigarettes that you could smoke, kid. Because that is from a different time. Because
and gambling. There was because I just watched the scene. There was gambling. There was arcade machines. There was
smoking.
Yeah, lots of smoking.
There were a legit children's. Cody just took a smoke break too just now. Yeah. There was copious smoking, like just actual children holding lit cigarettes and stuff. It was
I mean, that's like
time.
As up until I was probably like 20. If I walked into that room and I saw all of that, I'd have been like, "Peace, goodbye. I'm gonna go read a book.
No, but
I don't need to deal with this."
These kids are underprivileged youths with nothing better to do. Parents don't understand or care, and they flunkied out of school, and they got nothing better to do but join a gang where they could do what they want. And Shredder is their replacement father figure. The only thing they have to do...
that was a genius.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Not doing a good job.
Well, Shredder...
who wouldn't want Uncle Phil to be there? Who wouldn't want Uncle Phil to be their replacement father figure? I mean, come on.
So Shredder basically lured them in, and they could basically do whatever they wanted, except for when it was ninjutsu time, and they had to militia up and actually learn ninja stuff and become members of the Foot Clan. That first movie is banana bonkers. First of all, the effects are all practical. Spectacular. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lord and Savior Jim Henson, rest in power. But just some of it's just from a different time that would just totally be unacceptable by today's standards. The second movie, likewise, is because I don't want to spend too much time on the first. Most people listening to this, with any sort of love for the Turtles, they kind of know what we're talking about anyway. But like the second movie, my favorite part, they just burst in like they're fighting Tokar and Razor, and they burst through a wall of a nightclub, and Vanilla Ice just happens to be performing, sees a bunch of Ninja Turtles fighting, and he's like, wow, I got a song right off the cuff. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go, go, go. Is perfect. It's awesome. It's silly. It's stupid. Kevin Nash is Super Shredder. It rules. Also, probably I think most of the people's favorite was the second one. What are you about to say, Cody?
I hate Vanilla Ice.
I mean, that's fair. I have no hate in my heart for my fellow man. As a Ninja Turtle myself, I've learned to let go of such emotions and become
I hold on.
one
Become
with the
spiteful.
ninjutsu.
Become spiteful.
I have to avenge my rat father.
Gross. Torie, what is your experience with the turtles, the ninjas?
Or teenagers.
I mainly, or teenagers. Yeah. Well, technically I'm a teacher of preschoolers, so they're just many teenagers.
I have a teenager.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I also have a 10-year-old who I've been teaching ninjutsu in the sewers beneath the streets. His reward is pizza, naturally. But he can never have
That's the
contact
only way to go.
with the human world because they would shun him and they just wouldn't understand. Until he meets like a hot reporter, then we'll see where it goes from there.
Isn't it typically a redheaded or a blonde reporter?
Redhead. April O'Neil's
Okay.
typically redhead. In the newest movie, she's a young African American high schooler.
Yeah, so speaking of the newest movie, did you know that there was almost a fifth Ninja Turtle that they added?
Yeah, they've attempted to add a fifth Ninja Turtle a couple of times and it's failed all the time.
What was the one they were
Yeah.
going to add to this one?
I don't know about
So
the
his name was going to be Kirby, after Jack Kirby, the famous Marvel character or writer, not character.
That's kind of cute, but they should probably avoid trying to do that if at all possible.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Nintendo might slap them on that one.
Yeah.
I don't fault them for trying to create Venus, who is the original fifth Ninja Turtle, because representation matters and we love our ladies. But having a female Ninja Turtle with like the boobs was weird. Was kind of
that's just a little weird.
Cody's like furiously typing on her computer. Venus
I am about
Ninja
to
Turtle.
look this up.
Also, what was the fifth Ninja Turtles weapon going to be? That's what I'm curious, because like there's not very many like this is gonna be like Ninja Stars or like a Meteor Hammer.
Well, I think that's what they were going for in this more recent movie was a Ninja Star, because they did bring out Ninja Stars.
So in some art, it shows her having like fans like Katana for Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. So a little unknown fact, not unknown, but little known fact. Did you know that in Europe and the UK they were not called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I was aware of that, actually. Yes,
they were called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Right, because Ninja was too violent.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, the first movie, they censored a lot of it, and apparently, Leonardo, or not, is it Leonardo? I can't remember. It's Leonardo. Which
what?
Michelangelo. They censored a lot of his nunchucks out.
Oh yeah.
Of it.
All you'd see was a black screen.
No, that was the second one that they.
Okay.
That apparently he uses a set of sausages in the second one, and they censored the entire scene out and just put a black screen with like a description of what happened.
It's funny you mentioned that because like the massive success of the Turtles immediately spawned like a million other shows that were trying to like leech off of that success. So it's basically they're like, what type of animal human hybrid group that we can make would be like the coolest thing ever, right? Do you all remember any of these shows? Biker Mice from Mars?
Yeah.
No.
The Cowboys of Moo Mesa?
Yes.
Gargoyles was another one.
I don't think Gargoyles wasn't a ripoff of TMNT.
There's a shark one, isn't there?
There is a shark one. I was getting to that. That one's called Street Sharks, and that one's actually... That one is so stupid that it's actually cool. I wrote up an entire document about how I could purchase the IP for Street Sharks and flip it into something profitable.
I feel like Street Shark should be an episode of a certain other podcast.
Stuff.
I tried to track down
Shark podcast.
I tried to track down the owner of the IP for Street Sharks, and it defaulted back to a company that, as far as I can tell, went out of business because their website doesn't exist anymore. And the last time they posted anything on the internet was like 2009. So where are you at, Street Shark owners? Like, I want to talk to you. Like, I got $50 and burn it. To
be honest with you, they might have entered the public domain at this point.
No, there's no shot. All right, here we go. Oh, there's also a dinosaur show too. I can't remember what it was called. Oh, Extreme Dinosaurs. There it is.
Yeah.
G-Force was another. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. I'm looking up if the Street Sharks are in the public domain right now.
Kung Fu Dino Posse.
That one sounds like it'd be funny.
Okay, it looks like, since I last checked, it looks like Mattel has Street Sharks now. Dang, missed my shot.
I looked at it and I saw Mattel's name and I was like,
missed my shot. Although they could just be toy rights, you never know. Although now, because of the Barbie movie, maybe we'll get a reinvention of the Street Sharks.
I thought they did a Street Sharks movie not very long ago. I thought they did.
There hasn't been anything Street Sharks related since the late 90s. Street Sharks should be notable. They had the best like catchphrase, even better than like the Turtles. I love being a turtle. It was jawsome, which is something I still say today. And they could swim like in concrete and stuff with their little shark fins hanging out. It's so stupid. Like their name, we'll get back to Turtles, but so their names were Ripster, Jab, Streaks, and Big Slamoo. I had to get Big Slamoo in there. What, Cody?
it's just so goofy.
There's a place for goofiness. Look, we catch animals in Pokeballs for fun.
These all missed me.
Make them fight.
All of these shows and everything missed me.
They do miss you, Cody. They're calling you back.
No, they
I think
they're like way back there.
I think it's worth your time. Has anybody seen the new TMNT movie, Mutant Mayhem?
I want to.
Oh, I'm sorry, Klay. Are you bored?
No.
I'm sorry, Torie. Go ahead.
You're good. I want to see it, but I'm waiting until they fully release it on like where you don't have to rent it to watch it.
Streaming.
Because streaming. Words are hard. Because the animation style looks just so modern to me that it looks like it's going to be boring for me.
I'll tell you right now, that movie, I really enjoyed it. The animation style is like a mix of traditional, like it's very Into the Spider-Verse inspired, seemingly. It's got like traditional animation mixed, like the characters look like they're claymation, but they're maybe not. Like it's really strange. I'm not sure how they did it, but it looks really distinct and visually different than anything else. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but it also has probably my favorite ending of any Turtles movie of all time.
Well, now I have to watch it so I can see what the turtle ending is.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about it a little bit, so close your earbuds.
Okay.
So the Turtles, all the Turtles ever want in every iteration of their show is just to be accepted by humans so that they can have a normal life and not live in a stinky sewer, right? That's all they've ever wanted, is to be accepted. But every time they have a movie or something or a show, they're forced to live in the sewers because other than April and Casey Jones and the occasional other human here or there, just don't understand them. At the end of this movie, they get it. The humans accept them with open arms. They get to put their their masks and their weapons down, and they get to go to high school and make friends, and it's absolutely beautiful.
So they actually get to be teenagers.
They actually get to be teenagers. Like the all the mutants in the movie, with the exception of one, are like they're all the bad guys or whatever. But like they don't just get beaten and driven away, because it turns out all they wanted was to be accepted too. And the reason why they're bad guys is because people shunned them and didn't understand. And by the end of the movie, they're just all one big happy, stupid family living together. It's so ridiculous seeing Rocksteady and Bebop being like, I think I have anger issues. Yeah, we should work on that. Like, okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about our feelings.
Yeah, and some of the mutants are just so cute. Like there's what's his name? It's like he's like a manta ray. I can't. Oh, his name is I think it's Fillet or something like that, and he's like missing an eye. And he's voiced by Post Malone, and all he wants to do is sing. He doesn't want to be a villain at all. Or Mondo Gecko is just like, whoa, radical, bruh. Let's learn to skateboard together. Just so wholesome. Like it makes me so happy. But any parting thoughts before we take a break from anybody in the room? Klay?
Nah.
No, I killed the vibe.
Did you know that? Well, obviously you knew this because you're a turtle fan, a Ninja Turtles fan. But there was a spike in children wanting turtles as pets because of Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I'm sure, and I feel so bad for all those turtles because that didn't pan out very well.
Oh yeah.
For every one turtle that was cared for appropriately, there was probably 50 other ones that were not.
I'm curious what the jump in the wild turtle population of people just releasing their turtles as pets.
It depends on the area. Some areas, red-eared slayers are really bad. Like people are releasing them everywhere. But there's also still like a huge exotic market that is stealing turtles like out of the wild. So like there
Ray
are
Fillet.
Huh?
Ray Fillet was his name. I'm sorry.
Got it. Yeah, that was it.
Even Splinter found love in this movie. It's disgusting love, but love nonetheless. Fell in love with a lady named Scumbug.
Was she a bug?
She was a mutant cockroach.
That's awesome.
I mean, that fits for Splinter.
She's very gross, but I think that's partially why it's so funny. And they'd kiss, and then the turtles would be like, ew, Dad, stop! As teenagers might. But we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to wipe our guests' memories, shove them back into these tubes, and shoot them into the testing arena, who will come back alive. Find out right after this. This message that's not really a message. It's just like an audio cue. Bye!
Subject testing acquired. Oh, I mean testing subject. Sorry, it's been a weird day.
It has been a weird day indeed. Klay, Torie, before we begin, Codey, could you please roll a d6 twice? Once for Klay, once for Torie.
Torie, purple or blue?
Oh, purple, definitely.
Torie cost a 1. Klay has a 5.
Ah. So, you guys wake up as you do, almost as though from a dream. You're underwater, both of you. Bubble, 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 lubble, lubble, toil and trouble. What are you guys doing, Klay?
Question: have I gotten the ability to breathe underwater at this point?
You can try.
Well, I'm turning into a crab at this point.
We'll get there. Don't you worry, buddy boy.
I'm going to try. Do I feel I'm going to try to go up, however up feels.
You with your finely tuned head organs, you're able to determine which direction is up in the water, and you manage to surface. As you surface, you realize you can take a big breath if you want.
Okay.
In order to do so, however, you'll need to clear your airway.
Okay, we'll clear my airway.
Okay, a spout of water erupts from your blowhole, and then you're able to take a breath of fresh, salty air. Torie, what about you? What are you up to?
I'm sitting here drowning, waiting for Klay to make his decision.
Just accepting death.
Yep, just accepting death.
Don't know that you guys know where each other are or anything like that, but Klay, like I guess she's gonna flounder a bit here.
Well, I could try and go up. Is that possible?
It's absolutely possible. You possess many of the same organs that Cisco does in order to achieve underwater travel.
Okay, then I would like to go up.
You can go up. Same thing for you. You could take a breath after you surface, but you'll have to clear your airway.
Then let's go ahead and do that.
All right. A plume of water erupts in a mist as you clear your blowhole and you take in a deep breath. Somehow, Codey, they both got different but similar animals. I blame the dice.
Yep.
Klay, what are you up to, bud?
I'm going to look at myself and try to figure out what the fuck I am.
Unfortunately, there's no mirror around you. You are in a large body of water, so unfortunately, that's not going to help you any.
Okay, do I still have my crab arm?
You in this form, you are currently probably about a third, maybe a little bit more crustaceanized. However, your claw arms have been replaced with long, or well, not long, but powerful flippers. I would say your tail and along your back are very crusty.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Can I grab anything with my flippers?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Fuck. I will look around and see what I see.
You see nothing with your eyesight, but water in every direction.
Fucking great.
Yep. We'll come back to you, Klay. Torie, what are you up to?
I'm just kind of sitting here swimming, trying to take in my surroundings. What are my surroundings?
Okay. How are you probing at said surroundings?
That's a good question. How am I probing at said surroundings? What is my eyesight?
Your eyesight is fine. However, you don't see anything in the immediate vicinity other than just endless water. Your hearing's really good, though, because it sounded like something got knocked off by a cat somewhere.
No, it got knocked off by a dog somewhere.
I swim in the direction of what I heard.
That's fair. So your ability to perceive sounds is insane. It's almost like you could hear you could locate off of the echo of the sound and you start heading towards it. Klay, what about you?
All right, so I can't see shit.
No, that's not true. You can see. You just don't see anything of note. It's just water.
Okay. I am going. So I'm going to go back under the water slightly, and I'm going to see if I can breathe.
We don't even need a roll for this. You cannot. You immediately take in a large gulp of water through your blowhole and start to drown. And it sounds a little something like this. So Klay, I'll give you a chance here. What do you want to do?
I come back up and clear my blowhole again.
Perfect. All right. Codey, can you give me a roll, please, of a D20?
13.
13. Torie, eventually you come across of where, like, the direction that you heard that sound, and it's like a super massive barge of some sort, like, gliding across the top of the water, and they're dumping these yellow barrels into the ocean. And green liquid is just oozing out of them. What would you like to do?
I have echolocation. Am I able to swim under all the green ooze, or is it sinking with the water?
The barrels would be sinking, and as they sink, green ooze would be dispersing into the water around. So, Codey, I need a roll here to see if she can avoid the green ooze.
6.
No, unfortunately, you're gonna come into contact with the ooze. I'm very sorry. We'll come back to that. Klay, what are you up to, man? You just got done like with that silly experiment where you tried to breathe underwater.
Okay. Do I hear anything?
Yeah, you would have heard that noise earlier that she heard.
Okay,
It's almost like you could locate the echoes of sound within the water at some point.
Okay, I'm gonna start swimming that direction.
Sure. Codey, can I have a roll?
3.
Okay, even though you're much faster than Torie, well, I guess that's not technically true. I guess more agile. It does take you a lot longer to reach what's going to end up being the previously aforementioned barge, but by now Torie has already begun a metamorphosis, almost as though she's becoming a mutant.
She wasn't already before?
Nope. She was just just like the Ninja Turtles of yesteryear. She was just a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill whale.
No, okay.
Oh,
But
I was close. I thought I was a beluga whale.
yeah, you can be a beluga whale. It just says whale, so you can be a beluga whale. You are rapidly turning into a baby beluga human whale creature
Oh,
named Loogie. I'm kidding. X that part. You don't have to be named Loogie. Klay, what are you doing?
all right.
At this point, you took so long to get there. I mean, the ooze is everywhere. It's going to be real hard to avoid it unless you just turn around and went the other direction.
All right. I'm going to keep swim. I don't like. I'm curious what it is. I'm kind of stupid and hungry. I think it's bioluminescent shrimp
Okay.
because I didn't see them dumping the barrels.
I don't
I
think
just
that's
see I just see glowing stuff on the water.
I don't think that's necessarily true. Basically, like this is going to be disadvantaged because you're choosing to go like straight at it. Oh yeah. Yeah, you make contact with the ooze, the mutagen, and you also start turning into like a half man baby man porpoise thing because you were a porpoise.
I don't
So
know what the fuck the porpoise is.
so somehow you both got like oceanic whales, dolphin types. A porpoise is like a dolphin, Klay.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, now Klay's over there looking it up.
Klay's looking up porpoise porn. Porn piss. So you're both being affected by the ooze. Your bodies are changing. This is a strange time for you two as you become more conscious than you've ever felt before. You start to hear, both can hear this. It's a rabble of folks on top of the boat, like, ah, there she blows, get the spear guns, uh-oh, it's a whaling vessel / barge with toxic waste on it. It's just a really bad ship. It's a real bad ship.
This is all around bad for us.
So the humans on the boat are running back and forth. It's all systems go, sirens blaring. They're lugging around some large machinery and what looks to be these giant harpoons attached to chains. Torie, you're up here. What would you like to do?
Am I still able to swim?
Yes, you're still half whale.
Then I would like to swim away as fast as I can.
Codey?
17.
Well, success. You're able to get out of range. Klay, what about you? What are you doing?
I am going to also attempt to try to get out of range.
10.
Klay, you're going to be violently speared in the tail, and the humans are going to start reeling you in.
Okay, question. Has my flippers turned to hands yet?
No, you would be like a human porpoise hybrid, so you have flippers with like crab back and crab tail, but with like human legs at this point.
Crabs don't have tails.
Porpoise tail. No, his like whale tail is crustaceanified.
Got it.
But I still don't have hands.
We can say eventually, as he turns more into crab, it does that thing where it like curls up underneath him so to hold his eggs. No.
Isn't that lobster?
Sure. Let's just get into it right here, right now. Let's go through all the genera and phylogenics of all the crustaceans, y'all. Come on, cut me some damn break here. Cut me a damn break.
Somehow, some way, I'm going to manage to get my energy sword out of my magical bag of wherever it is on me into my teeth. And I'm going to cut the chain with the energy sword.
I'm afraid the items didn't make it with you this time, Klay. Or if they did, they're not currently on your purpose. They're currently not on your porpoise.
Fuck me. Okay.
You can struggle against a chain.
I want to struggle against a chain.
Codey?
3.
Nah, I'm afraid they're gonna haul you up aboard, and all these angry dudes. They're all dressed like bug-eyed ninjas, and they have pictures of feet all over their pajamas. Like they must be really into a foot fetish. They're shouting in a language you don't understand, so that I don't have to reenact anything, and they're excited about their big catch. Torie, you being a mutant with incredible echolocation powers, you basically experience all this as though it was happening to you. What do you want to do about it?
I'd like to keep swimming to safety, but I also want to save Klay, so not really sure. How far have I gotten?
Like I said, you're out of range of their harpoon guns. So do with that information what you will.
I guess I'll go back and get back within range of their harpoon guns.
Okay.
But with that in mind, stay just like, is there a way I can stay like without getting harpooned?
Well, now that you mention it, your mutation is nearly complete. You suddenly find that you're incredibly adept in the arts of being a samurai somehow, and you're able to dodge the oncoming chains with ease as a part of your as a part of your character's kit, apparently. And you're able, if you want, you can exert yourself and jump to the top of the vessel.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. Codey, can you give me a roll, please?
18. 18.
You successfully dodge the chains like a martial arts master and leap onto the deck of the ship. Your humanish whale legs are fully formed now, and your flippers have fully transformed into like muscular arms. You still have a whale tail and a whale head though. You're going to see on the top of this vessel lots of crates full of presumably more toxic waste. There's shipping containers full of who knows what. Lots of people running around like their heads are cut off. Lots of spear guns slowly being trained on you. But hold that thought, Klay. You've been speared. The humans have you.
Okay. I'm going to. So you said my tail is crabified.
Correct.
So it's hard.
Giggity.
I'm guessing I have to tell you that's a yes. I'm gonna start using my tail I'm gonna try. I'm gonna pull myself off the harpoon as best I can, and I'm gonna start using. Nope. Oh, okay.
Nope. You got a 3 again.
Oof. Unfortunately, your mutation is nearly complete. However, your innate martial arts abilities have not come to fruition yet. You're starting to kind of figure it out, like in your mind of what you should be doing, but your brain, your body's not quite catching up to your brain. And which, by the way, you are now a Teenage Mutant Olympic Wrestling porpoise. So congratulations. Teenage Mutant Samurai Whale. Stick with me. Teenage Mutant Olympic Wrestling
Porpoise.
Crab-Porpoise.
Crab-Porpoise. Do you guys want to be teenager or are we going to be adult?
I guess they could be adults if they want to be. Who doesn't want to be?
Why couldn't I be like a TV wrestler? Why did I have to be an Olympic wrestler?
No, just boring old-fashioned Olympic wrestling. From the top ropes. So right. You try to attack with your tail, but unfortunately the humans are able to dodge it, and they yank the chain tighter, so that causes you to fall prone onto the deck of the ship. Torie, you're up. What would you like to do? You see this happening, as well as see all the spear guns are starting to become trained upon thee.
Let's engage fight.
Let's engage fight. Okay.
Engage to fight. I missed a total word there.
You got a 16. So, you can see that the humans are pulling weapons from a couple of different shipping containers. You see that there's a group of them there. You also see that there's a small group, a couple clusters manning different harpoon guns along the bows of the ship. And then you also see a small group of humans attacking Klay. Who would you like to direct your wrath upon?
The ones that are immediately around me first.
So that would be the ones pulling weapons from like a shipping container. Because you rolled an 18, you're going to leap upon them with sudden swiftness for a whale and dispatch them with ease. You'll see inside of this shipping container, there are a number of items, but most notably, there is what appears to be a long handle, electronic handle. Codey, can you roll for me, please? I'm sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, you're still muted?
Sure, I'm muted. 11.
So you would just know from pop culture references that it's an energy sword.
Okay.
And you are a master samurai. Just throwing it out there. DM throwing you a bone.
Let's just go for everyone else then.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. While you dispatch the guys at the shipping container and have retrieved Klay's energy sword, Klay, you're getting pummeled. These guys now have a bunch of those crab hammers, that you use to bust up in a kitchen. You know what I'm talking about? The meat mallets, and they're just kind of crack you. And another guy has a bowl of butter, and he's just licking his lips like.
Okay. Well, as soon as I could grab one of them, I'm going to take one of them down and headbutt them. I'm going to put them on the ground with my. Did I get another 3?
No, you got a 6 this time.
You're gonna
You doubled it.
You're gonna attempt to grab the nearest human to you. However, the one with the butter throws the butter on you, and it causes you to be real slick, and you're just gonna slide right back down to the ground again and become prone. But so now you're prone and delicious. Torie, you're gonna be up next.
Oops, sorry.
Illegal dice rolls.
That was just me. I'm just playing with them.
I'm teasing you.
You have another D20. You can swap mine out for Codey.
What was that, Torie?
I'd like to go for the group around Klay, but if possible, avoid the mess of butter that is there.
Okay.
Your attempt to miss the butter. 4 dice don't count. We learned this last week.
Hold that number real quick, Codey, because remember there was also 2 other groups of humans manning the harpoon guns, and they were already trained upon you. So to get to Klay, you're gonna have to dodge 2 harpoon shots here. So, Codey, could you give me a roll, 1 for each harpoon?
Okay, so one of them was a 19 dodge.
Oh, so that was in her favor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one's an 8. So maybe a graze.
So the 8's gonna hit. Unfortunately, it's gonna pierce your whale body, and it's gonna hurt, as you imagine a harpoon would. But unfortunately, because of this, the chain is gonna tighten, and they're gonna start reeling you in. You're not gonna be able to reach Klay this turn as a result of this.
Okay.
The first one, though, you totally like dodged it like Neo from the Matrix,
like a samurai.
Yeah, like a samurai would. You actually like cut in midair, slow motion, Michael Bay film. You like cut the harpoon in half with your sword. It just this you couldn't stop the second one apparently though. It's at this point that you do release a loud woo.
By the way, that the energy sword is essentially the energy sword for Halo.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
Klay is getting pummeled by crab hammers, and you hear him go. Klay, what are you doing? I really don't want you guys to die at the hands of fucking toxic dumping, wailing asshole humans.
I'm going to attempt to get back off of. I'm going to attempt to get off the harpoon again.
Okay.
Just to get myself unstuck.
It's going to have to be disadvantaged, though, because you are covered in delicious butter.
I mean, that might help me get off because, you know.
It's going to be like unstable terrain, you know. But you are going to be able to stand up, and you are going to be able to wrench yourself free from the harpoon. Keep in mind that the people are still popping you with little crab hammers going pop, pop, pop. They're trying to crack into your delicious meats. Your flippers, by the way, are now large, muscular, fist-bearing arms.
Okay, so
you're a jacked porpoise.
Okay, so I'm free of the thing. Mm-hmm. I'm on a slippery surface of butter. I'm going to extend my crab tail as far as it can go, and I'm going to start spinning like a top.
Whale tail. I dig it, Codey.
Before I say this number, I will say I just tried to find my other D20 for
These
you.
are cursed. Oh my god.
And it didn't work, but you got a 5.
So you're going to attempt to sweep the leg, as it were, with your crab whale tail. Unfortunately, these guys, in their spare time, when they're not otherwise illegally whaling or dumping toxic waste into the ocean, they like to play jump rope on the ship, and they just all jump over your tail with ease multiple times while you spin around like a top. this will be followed by more poundings from the crab hammers. Torie, you are being reeled in by a harpoon.
Can I cut the harpoon with the energy sword?
You absolutely can try. Cody, can you please give me a roll for
Hyundai
that?
Tucson versus
Oh my
Honda
God!
CR-V.
What was it, Cody?
It was a 12.
Okay, yeah, the energy sword. I mean, it's an energy sword. You're gonna cut the chain from the harpoon. And free
Awesome.
yourself. I'll let you
How
do something
injured
else as
am
well.
I?
mean, you're hurt, but you'll live. I mean, probably. The
We haven't had someone
harpoon.
die yet.
The harpoon is not designed to like gut you or anything. It's designed to pierce you and stay there so that you can be reeled in.
Okay. Let's continue going for Klay and leave it in. That way I don't
Okay.
bleed out.
So while you do that, the humans that were reeling you in, they're going to start loading another harpoon bolt. While you do that, the other humans are also in the process of reloading another harpoon bolt. But you do make it to Klay. Klay, you see Torie, her full for the first time in her full mutant whaley glory. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try to. Well, first of all, I'm getting hit by all these crab hammers.
Yeah.
Can I? You said my flippers have become muscular.
Yeah.
Can I still not hold anything in my flippers?
No, you got like human hands for
and,
like arms. Like, you're jacked.
Okay. I'm gonna try to grab some of these. I'm gonna see if I can grab some of these crab hammers from these guys and wrench them away from them.
7.
I'm afraid not.
Damn it!
You reach it. You flail out to grab the hammers, but are instead met with the further pummeling.
Butter instead.
But oh boy. We're going to see the first harpoon guys preparing to take another shot. They're still aimed at you, Torie. However, one of the other humans near Klay is like, whoa, 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 like friendly fire. And they're going to hesitate. So, Torie, it is your turn. The other harpoon is now going to be also reloaded.
We can't hear you.
We don't hear anything, Torie.
I don't want to be a bad guy and use him as a meat shield knowing that. But let's use him as meat shield.
Okay. They'll shoot. Cody, can you give me a roll?
18.
Success. Your meat shield works. The harpoon pierces them and clearly not designed to enter a human body, completely obliterates their insides. They are dead nearly instantly. The other humans attacking Klay are going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Of course, it's in another language you don't understand, so I don't have to actually say stuff. But they are going to be like, what? Whoa! And the guys at the harpoon station are going to start fighting with each other too, over the incident. Klay, what do you want to
do? Okay, so we have two people who just got obliterated.
Well, yeah.
By any chance, do they have crab hammers?
Well, the ones that died definitely dropped his, for sure.
Okay, I'm going to grab his crab hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, 12.
Sure, you pick up a crab hammer. All right. Well, what do you want to do with it?
And I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack the closest fucker to me who has a crab hammer.
And a 4. It didn't.
Swing and a miss. You actually miss so badly that you slip in the butter, and the crab hammer goes flying from your hand. And just to throw you a bone, the crab hammer flies so far from your muscular strength that it actually bonks one of the other harpoon operators in the head, delaying them yet another turn. Torie, what are you doing? This guy, by the way, is like not been helpful at all. He's just slipping around like Scooby-Doo cartoon in the butter. Just whoop, 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 whoop.
I'm sorry. I looked for my other D20. I promise I did.
First you all steal my map and my other sword. Now you're handicapping me with the dice.
The map is in the shipping container, but you guys don't know that.
Oh.
And my black katana.
What does a whale need with any of these objects anyway?
You're
Torie, what are you
an
up to?
Olympic wrestler. You don't need that.
Yeah. I mean, maybe your issue isn't that you're slipping in butter. It's that you're trying to go. You're clearly proficient in unarmed striking, so maybe you shouldn't have be even trying to use a weapon.
I've tried unarmed striking. It didn't work.
You tried unarmed tail striking. You didn't try to grapple anybody.
I was about to say, you didn't try actual arm.
Anyway, it's Torie's turn.
Seeing that we've got an extra turn with the harpoon guys, can I see about finding some health or bandages in the shipping containers?
I don't know that you have quite that much time. You can run over there and poke your head in. By then, the harpoon operators, the ones that got like one of the guys got knocked in the head by the loose crab hammer from Klay. That one's ready to go again. The other one that accidentally killed one of their fellow fisher pollution men.
Whalers, yeah.
Those guys are like just full on scrapping. So you don't have to worry about them for the time being, but you are gonna have to deal with this other harpoon again. Codey, can you give me a roll?
10.
It misses. It goes thunk and just smashes into the side of the shipping container right by your head.
What spills out?
Just a number of random objects. Let's see here. Don't judge me.
Watch, a map.
No watch. Let me be clear.
That watch is gone.
Let me be clear. No watch.
The watch is in a vault.
You'll never see it again.
A canteen.
A box of baking soda, a TV, a snail shell, a wishbone, a bottle of nail polish, a flashlight, chalk, a photo album, spoon, shampoo, a class ring, a pop can, a music CD, a purse, a banana, a notepad, a matchbook, a jigsaw puzzle, a trash bag, a rubber stamp, a cork, a television, a clay pot, a pine cone, a wooden spoon, a lamp, a microphone, a whistle, a pair of earrings, a magnet, a monitor, a pair of earrings, word search, carton of ice cream, chain, handbag, mop, glow stick, frying pan, hair ribbon, toilet, bottle cap, cookie jar, box, whiteout, lemon, plush octopus, stop sign, toilet paper tube, novel, pencil, pair of safety goggles, toilet paper tube, a map, letter opener, word search, fishing hook, roll of stickers, a black katana, rusty nail, socks, shark. Yeah, whole shark. Kitchen knife, cork, handful of change, bananas, toothbrush, rolling pin, class ring, cookie jar, pencil holder, wristwatch, bottle of perfume, plate, pencil, door, box of crayons, bread, orange, buck of matches, feather duster, craft book, roll of duct tape, CD, jar, jam, phone, pair of scissors, martini glass, hair tie, chocolate, carrot, clock, pair of scissors, nail clippers, cooking tin, letter openers, hairbrush, while speeding, and a baseball hat. Did you get all that?
There were a couple good things in there, you guys.
Yeah, I've got 2 right off the top of my head that I want right away.
Okay. Have at it.
I want the duct tape and the map.
Okay. You pick up a duct tape and a map. Not sure how that helps you in a fight, but okay.
Okay. How many guys are around me still?
I would say you have there's 3 crabhammer dudes left. There's 2 2 left over at the harpoon station numero uno. The harpoon station where the guys are scrapping, there's 2 guys over there.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, so there's 3 crabhammer guys left.
Yeah.
Okay. How close are we to the edge of the ship?
Fairly close, because that's where they pulled you up at.
Okay. I'm going to try to grab all three of them and jump off the edge of the ship. And body slam them into the water.
One of them you grab, the other one you also grab, and the other one is also a grab, and you effectively jump off the ship.
I want to know the number.
12, 14, 16, and 17 was the last one.
Okay, you succeed. From the top rope, Klay, the man porpoise, power slams these three dudes into the ocean, which, as you know, at a certain velocity, the surface of the ocean is like concrete. They're going to be knocked unconscious almost immediately and start sinking to the depths of Davy Jones' locker.
Then, okay. Yep. Then I'm going to try to swim to the side that the harpoon is on, the one that's active still.
Okay.
I'm going to try to swim as close to it as possible, like to the edge of the ship where it's at.
They're currently reloading again from where they recently shot at Torie. Codey, can you give me a roll? 2. Okay, so Klay, I got bad news here because this whole time ooze was still dispersing in the water when you jumped into it. Your mutation has accelerated tremendously. You now, instead of having Machamp fists, you now have 2 fully grown crab arms. Congratulations. The other 3
Concrabulations, actually.
Yes.
I'm okay with this.
All things return to crab. Codey, I need a D6 and I need it rolled 3 times.
3, 1, 5.
All right. It's also at this point that you feel something grab your ankle, and you look down, and it is one of the guys that you body slammed into the water. He was effectively revived, and he also mutated. And you're looking at a donkey man.
Okay, with my mutated crab claw, I'm going to reach down and grab his head and pinch it off.
But you would think you'd be able to do that, except as you rear your crab claw back, something grabs your elbow from behind. It's another one of the gentlemen who's also mutated, and he is a mouse man. So just a man-sized mouse.
That's creepy.
That's cute. Poor
like what? Like anthropogenic mouse? Like humanoid mouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Splinter.
Like Splinter.
Oh, okay.
Except a mouse instead of a rat.
Yeah. Okay.
Klay, you are being held by the ankle and by your arm is held back, and you're going to receive a wicked punch to the solar plexus. Well, I should say a wicked beak to the solar plexus, because the third man has turned into a finch mutant. Just a finch. Really powerful sets of animals. Yeah. Torie, you don't see any of this, obviously, because you're still on the boat. You retrieved your duct tape and your map. You still got 4 people on the boat. What would you like to do? At least 4 that you're aware of.
Yes, I would like to duct tape all 4 together. Away from the harpoon and weapons.
That's going to take a mighty roll, Codey.
Yeah. So I think let's see. 2 of them are at. There's 2 at each harpoon, right?
Yeah.
So which harpoon are you going for first?
The one closest to me.
That would probably be the one that's actively firing, and not the one that's currently disabled from the 2 guys fighting each other.
Okay.
Because they killed their dude.
On her way to the harpoon, are they firing again?
No, they'd still be in the act of reloading.
Okay, so you try and get up there. It's a 5.
Unfortunately, you're too close to be hit with a harpoon now, at least. But they're gonna both pull. Again, they got their pictures of feet all over their pajamas, and they see your beautiful whale toes. And oh boy, they want a piece of that, so they pull out their crab hammers and they start whacking you. start whacking you with crab hammers. Klay, you just got a beak to the chest. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to take my claw, the one that's not held back, and I'm going to slam it into the bird's face as hard as I can.
Okay.
18.
Success. You've effectively murdered the poor mutant. Its face caves in and it floats downward into the depths of the ocean, never to be seen again. I'll give you another reaction. At the side of this, I would say that the donkey has loosened his grip on your ankle.
Right now, about that, I'm going to take the mouse, and I'm going to, because he has my hand like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he basically grabbed you like around your elbow, like held your elbow back when you reared back initially.
Okay, then I'm going to take this claw, grab him like this, and just
12.
Underwater, that's impressive. You managed to do so, and they both are forced to like let go of you. They're not dead by any stretch, but they're not swimming animals. It might be that instead of attacking you, they were just trying to get to the surface of the water, being that they can't swim. And you just see like a donkey and a mouse man just like flailing in the water as they like sink. Like they kind of hear this music. Yeah, so it's probably more likely they were just trying to get to the surface of the water. Yeah. So yeah,
crab hammers shouldn't have hit me.
Yeah, I mean they shouldn't have been whaling and throwing toxic ooze into the ocean either. So I mean, kind of get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try to. Am I where the other?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to jump up and land right where the guys are on the.
You can absolutely do that. You don't even need a roll. That's part of your power set as a whale man crab thing. You can just leap from the water at large heights.
Okay. And then I'm going to grab them and throw them off.
This is going to be with advantage, so I need 2 rolls because you have 2 crab claws. I would imagine it'd be really easy to grab them with those.
Okay, one is a 9 and one is a 19.
Yeah, they're gone. They're donezo. In fact, you do it so well that you accidentally snip them in half. So no need to even throw them off. They just cut in half and dead.
Okay. Question: is this harpoon loaded?
No, it was not loaded. It was not reloaded because they were charged by Torie with a roll of duct tape, so they started crab hammering her. The other 2 guys, though, they finished their squabble and they are currently in the midst of reloading, going like, "Oh shit, there's a weird crab guy." By the way, you no longer have your adorable porpoise head. You have like a creepy crab head now. You still have like a whale tail and like a dorsal fin and a blowhole, but it's like got like samurai armor type crustaceanified, with 2 big crab claws and like human legs. We'll call you Krusty. Klay
might get a sting.
He's a Klaystation, a cetacean,
Wow.
a cetacean crustacean, a Klaystation.
Wow.
Torie, you're gonna see this weird crab abomination just cut 2 people in half before you and save you from the crab hammers. What are you doing now?
Ending him the energy. Well, no, I would be better with the energy sword. I don't know yet.
Well, there's still 2 dudes.
And they're reloading the. Can I just rush them and kill them with the energy sword?
You can try.
So you try and rush them. 4.
Oh.
You slip in some butter and you go flying to the ground. The energy sword is loosed from your hand and goes flying. It clatters and then it kind of goes down into the bowels of the ship, like he goes through like some metal grating or whatever. Keep in mind the energy sword was lit; it was on when it went down there.
Yeah,
it's gonna sink the ship.
I don't know. Klay, what do you want to do?
I'm going to try to rush. I'm going to try to rush the guys.
Okay.
As well.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh no, a nat 1.
You got a nat 1.
What is it, Codes?
It is a manatee that wants to hug you and suffocate you, and it's fat.
Remember when I said you cut those guys in half? One of them slipped overboard and mutated. Half of his body mutated and turned to an overweight manatee. But he's like friendly or whatever, so he just wants to give you a big old hug. He jumps back on board. We're calling him Man-a-T. And he's gonna come lumbering towards you like, hey, guys. Oh wait, that's something else.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
but his ulterior motive is to suffocate you and his fat. So
yeah, it's a false friendship. Yeah. He's gonna hug you, Klay, and he's gonna hug you so deep and nestled into his bosom, his delightful rubbery bosom. I assume manatees feel rubbery. I wouldn't know. Don't touch manatees. Torie, you don't know what's happening at this point, but what are you doing?
Can I inspect the map that I have?
While you're just laying in the ground in butter? While
might as well.
While a giant manatee man suffocates a giant crab. You know what, Loki, I'm shocked that there hasn't been a Turtles villain called Man-a-T, and it's a manatee man. Yeah, you can look at the map. You can see the layout of the ship. Every floor, every room.
The one that I just threw the energy sword through.
Yeah. Well, you could see if you followed the diagram of where it fell, it probably went straight down to the boiler room, I would imagine.
Is there any way of saving Klay from the Man-a-T?
You could try. I mean, you're a strong, beautiful whale lady.
Mind you,
lady samurai.
Mind you, there was another item fall out of that crate too.
Belugi whale.
There was
if belugas were Pokemon, they would say their name like Beluga. That's just aside.
There was another weapon falling out of that crate too. Just saying.
Metagaming. He's right. Among the. Do I need to go over the list again?
No.
Baseball hat, screwdriver, glass, coffee mug, handheld game system, shoes. Oh, okay. You mean the black sword, Klay?
Yeah, the black katana.
The black katana.
All right, I go grab the black katana.
Okay, what are you gonna do with it?
Maybe.
What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, you grab it.
Okay.
I will say it was a 20, and then it went bloop.
Oh, that would have been so nice.
But you do still get it. It was a 14 now.
Okay.
Has the souls of many murdered people in it.
It does.
I try and get back over to Klay to kill the manatee.
Rule. That's got to be illegal.
Yeah.
It is.
It's 11. You get over there, I guess.
You get over there. Before you're able to deliver the killing blow, however, you're going to feel what seems like a faint tremble throughout the ship, which suddenly turns into a large tremble as the ship shudders and quakes. The energy sword, to the shock of no one here in this call, made its way to the boiler room where it pierced some vital mechanisms, and a loud explosion has occurred within the vessel. The ship is rapidly starting to sink. break into two, and as such, the deck of the ship is no longer level, and it's starting to turn inward. You're going to see the two guys from the harpoon gun. They're just desperately holding onto it so that they don't fall into the toxic waters. The manatee guy, Cody, can you give me a roll?
10.
Yeah, he's fallen. He's fallen, and give me one more roll.
16.
Ooh, he's taking Klay with him. You're both plummeting to the water together. Torie, you see this. What would you like to do?
Stab the ship with the katana to break my fall or catch my fall.
Oh, very action movie.
9.
Unfortunately, it's not gonna work quite so well. Your blade's gonna create sparks as it glances off the side of the ship, and you continue to fall. Klay, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm being hugged by a giant manatee.
Yeah, correct.
And being taken down.
I'm going to start using both of my hands as scissors and just
11.
I think that'd be advantage.
11. So
What's the second roll?
9.
Okay, I'll give it to you, Klay. Like, yeah, you at least deal enough damage through his fat that the manatee man cries with sadness as he releases you, and you both hit the water. Torie, you also hit the water, and as you both are underneath the surface, just explosions everywhere above you. And also like tons of trash spills out of the shipping containers, tons of toxic chemicals spill into the water. Like it's a fucking mess. So good job. You stopped the whaling, though. You guys stopped them from doing any more whaling, so great job.
Saved a lot of whales today.
You both managed to swim to safety. The manatee guy wasn't very fast. The other two guys inevitably mutated into something else that probably couldn't swim. But let's find out just in case.
6.
A cat.
2.
And a sheep. Yeah, they both drowned.
Yep.
Catman and Sheepman both drowned. You guys are able to swim to safety in your new humanoid, bizarre forms. Klay, you're more crab than anything else at this point. Congratulations. Teenage Mutant Samurai Olympic Wrestling Crab-Porpoises. Teenage Mutant Samurai Olympic Wrestling Crab-Porpoises. Teenage Mutant Samurai Olympic Wrestling Crab-Porpoises. Crab-Porpoises with a loud porpoise power.
Porpoise power.
You both.
That would be a good shirt.
That would.
That's a good shirt.
I want that shirt.
And folks, that's gonna do it for us. Buy our shirt at our shop. That it's probably not there. Let's be honest. But check out our other shirts that are there.
Porpoise power.
I will make that shirt. If you put on
the porpoise power, check out the porpoise power shirt as made by Klay. And the TeePublic. And that's going to do it for us. Klay, Torie, any parting words before we go?
We will see you on the Watchers of the Stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great plug. Cody? Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Cody. Also,
I mean, you guys can find me on this podcast. Sometimes on the Harvest Season, which is a farming game podcast. Sometimes on It's Super Effective, which is a Pokemon podcast. You can find me on Instagram, Hiking Beagle, Beagle. You can find me actually on Blue Sky now, just my name. Codey
I don't even know what that is. Sounds like
it's an attempt to get rid of Twitter.
It's it's not Trump's, is it?
No,
it's
Facebook's
Zuckerberg's.
Oh, so even better.
It's Facebook's. I thought Threads was Facebook's.
Oh.
Anyway, we don't got the time. We don't got the time. Go find Codey at whatever insane fucking social media, fucking proboards.com. I don't know. Follow the show.
My live journal. Don't
follow this show somewhere whenever it comes out every 2 weeks. That's all for us. And don't forget, if we're gonna die, Let's
die together.
Okay, so now we need to roll for me and Cody. What mutants are we going to be? Cody, roll.
3.
You're a silver fox. Ooh, la
Fuck
la.
yeah!
What am I?
You're a 5.
I'm a 5. I'm a ram. You know what? I'll take it.
That's pretty cool.
I'll take it.
I'm a ram for, so like you know how like there's the astrology signs. And then if you don't like your astrology sign, you can do your Chinese zodiac sign, and then you might have a cool thing. You might have like a dragon or something.
Sure.
I'm an Aries, and I was born in the year of the ram, and it is stupid because I am a ram twice. So I'm excited that I get to be a silver fox.
Mercury is in downgrade again, so that means I'm a bitch this month.
Yep. Mercury's in Gatorade.
Yeah.